What's up, Team Starlight? We are here in the finals at WildCardCyclone. I'm on the right playing Mausoleum Frogs, and I'm against Geo on the left playing Hero Frogs. What's good, Marcos?
Dude, I'm so excited to see your Mausoleum Frogs. It's like the deck that I personally always hated playing against you with, but I also was
Dude,
just like,
speaking of seeing it,
oh my
Geo's
god, yeah.
seeing my damn hand on turn one. God damn it.
Hit hit the gear time, but like your hand is so interesting because I think you could still like do stuff with it pretty effectively. You could even double. Did you already have a gear time in hand?
He took it out my hand,
Okay,
but
but
I
you could
do
just do yeah,
terraforming for one here, yeah.
because you could straight up just make a Gadgetron poke for 3K. I don't know if it's like the greatest idea, but with like a Black Garden, yeah, that's just like really strong.
Yeah, I just feel like you have to do something. You can't. He knows my hand, so it's like if you do anything, like you're just gonna get run over time. Unfortunately, he
Yeesh.
has Solex, which is terrible.
Yeah, what does he target? Oh, the back row? Okay. That's
Yeah,
that's less than ideal, but at least it's only a 1200 attack guy. He doesn't attack it and he just lets you just passes. Interesting.
he Soul Exchange, so he
Oh, Soul
couldn't.
Exchange.
So
I'm
I get
stupid. You're
a
right. Main deck Soul Exchange is a card I'm not used to seeing in Hero Frogs.
yeah. It's definitely good. It was definitely good there. It was super unfortunate that I set the MST because like you kind of have to set your MST against frogs to ever get value, but then it just made it susceptible to the Thestalos, and now I'm getting Monarch trained a little bit, or not really. He just swapped
Yeah,
sent another thing.
I was surprised he didn't bounce the Ryza because honestly, like, it was kind of a threat.
Yeah, I thought he would too.
It's unfortunate you lose your token, but like it's only 1200. Oh, sets the water out without having actual any water access. Just to bait out the MST, though. It makes sense he wanted you to use it. If you had like a crazy like 5 head play, you just like don't even hit it. Like
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because I wanted to hit the other one, but he already had it set, and if it's like a Raigeki break and he chains it and hits the Black Garden, that's just gonna be really bad. So I
yeah.
just hit the one that's like, you know, I figured it could be a bluff, but he knows it's MST, right? Like it's gonna be hard to get value.
Ooh, and you set. What card do you set in this one? There's like Dark Dust, Caius's.
We'll have to wait and see. Geo
Hits.
going to
Ooh.
break this. I'm like, oh no, Kaya's.
Ooh, Prime Material too. Yeah, this is not looking too great for our Mausoleum Frog deck over here, but we finally get to see the frog aspect. Send a Treeborn. So that's nice. So now your top deck Caius's you have a Caius in hand. Now your Caius's are looking mighty strong. You do set a card. I'm actually curious, like is it Treacherous Trap Hole? I forgot what you run in this.
Let's see. I think I just set, if I remember correctly, yeah, enemy
Econ.
controller. Because I'm like dead to anything. You know, if he normal summons a hero, I have to just protect my life points.
Ooh, you're hitting the Treeborn because he has no Treeborn access after that. That's pretty smart. And if this goes through, it's looking really rough for him. But he has the Regeki break, which is fine. You kind of expected that. You have another Econ to stay alive.
Yeah, it's we're at that point where I just need to.
Oof. And then he has the Stratos. If he has any, like a Miracle Fusion here would be pretty disgusting. But you're just going to try to poke. You have the Econ to stop the attack. Hoping to see your own Caius would be really huge here, but we're going into the scoop phase. That is game one. Spiritual Water Art, just an absolutely crazy that it took so long for people to realize its strength, but like, yeah, it's a busted card.
Yeah, it's definitely backbreaking. There was a if he didn't have that and he just went like swap send Treeborn and I was able to go double Gadgeltron with Black Garden, like it could have been a different game, you know. It's like he'd be so
Yeah.
low just on turn one.
Yeah, it'd be
But
hard for him to out that too. So, but you do have the Gores this time around for this open attack. That's pretty nice to see. Gores is always good. Team Starlight token coming out, huge.
fire.
But yeah, now big think here.
I think I have like this deck is always a big think best because it's like when do you play your field spells, right? You have the Treeborn there, you're like, do I go all in now or do I like just kind of play it slow? I just choose to switch the Gores and token to attack mode. and try to attack, and it actually goes through, which is nice. And then I do go for swap
Eee.
send, and he does have the torrential, so unlucky.
At least you got in that damage though. I think that still ended up working out really well because you're putting him in a position where a big field spell play can win you the game here straight up. Like the Caius plus field spells can literally go. Oh, you're not going for game. He has the Fader. You did see Fader game 1, so I respect you not like trying to just go all in if you don't have like a follow up. So that's not the worst option. Heavy Storm comes out. Is it a chainable? It's Book of Moon.
Yeah, Book of Moon doesn't really do anything here because I know he added Malicious Edge, so it's just not actually beneficial to set my Caius to protect my life. I would lose more.
Yeah, but you did the MST, so you can do that in standby. Bring out the Treeborn. You have Econ. Now we can go for the game push. You have the terraforming into terraforming into Gear Town. Just summon the Gadgetron that you just drew in hand, and that's game on board if he doesn't have an out.
Oh, wait, that's actually so factual. I just realized that this is. I basically go for what you're saying, but I just go for Mausoleum and summon the guy. I'm like,
Oh
I
my
could have
god!
distributed.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! I mean, it worked out. I thought you saw the same thing I saw. I love when that happens, but yeah, Mausoleum not the worst. I think Gear Town may be a little bit better if they have like the heavy
Oh,
later.
that was definitely the play. Yeah, to go for Gear Town. I don't know why I didn't think about the just normal summon Gear Town thing. It just doesn't come
It's
up
not
that
common.
much.
It's not common, and like drawing Gadgetron, like I feel like the moment you draw Gadgetron, you're just mad that it exists in your hand. You're not thinking rationally. You're just angry, you know.
Exactly. And he got the nice, Stratos plus Swap Frog, turn 1 Hero Frog, classic play. So he's all set up. And I'm thinking through the options here. It looks like I got some terraformings, but just setting a monster to start.
I really like his sleeves, by the way. Like, just shout out those sleeves, man. They're very in theme. Super cool. We get the swap just to deck them a little bit here. Also takes 1,000. Is he gonna bounce the Stratos? That's the real question. He is. It's probably a water art coming out then, right? Yep. Ooh, but your hand is interesting. You already have
Got
Treeborn access, so
the
yeah.
Hino Kagetsuchi. Just for
Yeah.
those who don't know, like that card is crazy. If it connects, it's a 2 tribute, 2600 attack, and if it connects with an attack, your opponent has to discard their hand.
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, that's surprisingly. I know we do a lot more like crazier stuff for Hop to the Top, but we definitely should be doing some Hinokata Suche Turbo, like just trying to pull off him or the other one, the dragon that draws. Just pulling off the spirits, like spirit dragons would go hard. I think people would love to see that. But
It's tough though, because like once they know it's in your hand, it's
oh
like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
am I ever gonna get this thing off? So like I thought for so long there, because I'm just thinking like, okay, well that back row has to be something, right? Like I could go, terraforming Mausoleum, summon Hino Kagesuchi, but you'd just be trolling. Like that's probably a back row because he didn't, he would have taken the Hino
Yeah,
Kagesuchi if
yeah.
he couldn't deal with it.
No, 100%. Like Hinokata, man, what's it? Hinokage Suche? Is that his name?
Yeah,
Full name?
yeah.
But like, yeah, he's definitely of the two that you could be running, like he's the one that like people can play around, kind of like playing around Air Barrel and just sit your stuff. But dude, when you pull it off, it feels godlike, bro. Oh no. Vanity's Fiend. You did side in Book of Moons for this, so hopefully you do see some of your side options. You do have the Mausoleum as well, so that can pretty safely allow for you to summon not safely, but like allow for you to summon and just run over. But this back row has just been kind of doing like didn't really do much so far.
Yeah, like I again, like I could do the Mausoleum play I said a minute ago, but I'm just trying to bait out this back row because I just feel like it's a Raigeki break. I pro set a terraforming, hoping he might Raigeki break it. Like people think
Yeah,
like I want to protect my Vanity's Fiend, but he doesn't. But thankfully, I draw into a Soul Exchange, which is pretty nice because now I'm able to target that Vanity's Fiend, and I think he's thinking about something, but he lets it go, and then I Caius target the monster.
interesting. And he hasn't used this card. There is the Raigeki break, and now he has to use it because he wants Treeborn access. Does he have a second Vanities? He does. But now your Mausoleum, if he doesn't have back row, your Mausoleum is barely alive. You have 200. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. This is so
Yep, dude, you
dangerous.
see it. You see it.
Oh my god. For 400. But you're so low. You're so dangerously
Dude,
low. Like,
he discarded triple Caius.
oh my god. Is that back row real? Please tell me that back row is real. Here comes a Treeborn out. You have 200 health. He just
I'm
put an
surprised he
attack.
didn't
He
attack
just
with
put an
it.
attack
Yeah.
that's the 2-turn clock. Oh my god, I'm so scared. He's like, oh, he has to tribute. Oh, he pays 2,000 first. He can't tribute over the Treeborn. He pays 2,000. Now you can Book of Moon it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so scared. But
And
now
now I
you're
got
also locked out of your own
yeah,
Treeborn.
exactly. It's so awkward. I just have to set. I
Oh,
econ,
Econ.
switch this to defense.
Oh my gosh. Now you have the Dark Dust Spirit, but that's not the greatest option here. You're setting it though. That's pretty ballsy. I love that because like you're just kind of hoping he doesn't have Caius, right? But you
But he
discarded them
he
all.
tricked through Gaius.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
and he
Dark Dust Spirit. The set Dark Dust Spirit clears his entire board, clears everything. If you somehow successfully summon out another Hinokage Suche, it'd be really hilarious. You do have the DD Crow doing kind of nothing, but he can't deal with it. This is crazy. You have a second Terraformer. You can finally go for your own big boy, big man Gadgetron, or even a Black Garden. That's also not the worst. You're setting a card, setting the Black Garden over it. Get the Gadgetron out. You can now normal summon Vannies, flip over. Oh my god, what a comeback at 200 health. GG's.